to aprovechar right now that Logan's out with his grandpa. He's like, I know he shouldn't be out, but we let him like be right here in the front playing with his bike. So I'm getting this little tiny break to record. So today I'm gonna be doing the pregnancy tag. I'm doing like a quick fast pregnancy tag because I'm almost due, so I just want to get this video out of the way. So I've been doing a lot of pregnancy videos other than my family vlogs, my family stuff, because I'm locked in this house for probably like 2-3 more months, and because since I'm locked, I can't see my family, or we can't really do much. So I'm doing all these pregnancy videos just for us, so we can keep in the memories, and I can later on reflect on them and see if I want to get pregnant again. No, just like, but I'm gonna go. I have my questions right here, so we're gonna get started with the questions, and I'm gonna be raw and honest with these questions. So if you're trying to get pregnant, don't get scared. If you are pregnant, don't come at me, but these are my raw and honest answers to my pregnancy now. So yeah, so let's get started. For those of you guys who don't know, this is my second pregnancy. I had my first baby 2 years ago. He is 2 years old. I had him when I was 23. I had turned 23. Yeah, I think, or 22. I don't remember, but I did decide to have my kids young for the reason being that I had to put my life on hold for a little bit. So I put my education on hold for a little bit. I actually stopped working, and I was a full stay-at-home mom. We planned out our pregnancy without knowing that, this is gonna sound up, but we planned this pregnancy without knowing if we were gonna get married, if we were gonna be together for a long time. You know, it's just those things that you know that person is gonna be in your life for the rest of your life. And I knew my husband was going to be the best father in the whole world, and I would have not changed that for anything. Even if we were married, even if we were just dating, I know he is, and he's going to be the best father for my kids. So that's the reason why we plan our babies. And I decided to have them, I'm running out of breath. I decided to have them soon because I have a lot of stuff planned for us, for my family, for me. And it's not really for my family, just for myself to do. So I wanted to get the babies out of the way, get them all going, and continue my education and do everything that I have to do in a couple years. So just so my kids could be part of my life, of my achievements, of everything that I do decide to do in the near future. So pregnancy has been nothing compared to my first pregnancy. So I'm gonna do this based on this pregnancy. So I am in the 3rd trimester. I'm almost due. I am due May, the first week of May. So according to all the doctor stuff, I just turned yesterday 35 weeks. My baby is measuring a little bit big, but I believe that's because of his genes. For those of you guys who know my husband, you guys know that my husband's tall, my husband's big. So I mean, my first baby was supposed to be a 9-pound baby, but we had some complications, so I don't know what happened. The first question is, how many months are you? And I am 35 weeks. I am 8 months. How did your family react to the news? So my family was really surprised. If you guys want to go back to a couple of videos, I believe it was a gender reveal video. My family found out that day that we were pregnant, so we kept it from everybody. Nobody knew but my friend Mitzi. Nobody else knew about it until that day. So they found out when I was about 14 weeks or 13 weeks. Do you know the sex of the baby? I do know the sex of the baby. We do know we are having a boy. Just like I said, we did surprise my family with letting them know we were pregnant and the gender of the baby at the same time. So, do you want more children? Here's a tricky question. Do I want more children? I personally probably would like one more. My husband said we're done. I would want one more, but I'm still like yes and no. And then sometimes my husband says, okay, we'll wait a couple more years. But like I said, I don't want to put my life on hold again. So I'm at this point being a little bit selfish because I don't want to have more kids later down the road and then put my life on hold and then start all over again. So we're still not set, but we're more towards the no more kids side. What's the best part of this pregnancy? So the best part of this pregnancy has been that I've been so active. With my first baby, I was on bed rest for about a month. I was having a little bit of complications, and at that point, like, I guess we were just going through like a little rough patch with family and stuff, so it was a little bit like lonely. Not lonely, but it wasn't like so settled, and I don't know how to explain it. With this pregnancy, I've been having my family around a lot. Everybody's so excited. It's like we were waiting for another baby type of deal. And after my 2 miscarriages, everybody now has been like really involved in my pregnancy, I guess. So everybody has been really like interested and cautious, and they just want to like know how I'm doing. I've been working. So my first pregnancy I didn't work. Now I was working. I'm on maternity leave now. I was working, and it's just been so different, and my energy, my mood has been feeling so completely different. I did have like 2 or 3 times that my hormones took over me, and I did cry for no reason, but other than that, it's been good. The worst part has been me throwing up. And my sleeping has been bad. Not even my sleeping, just sleeping on my back or sleeping on my side, trying to get out of bed. But the worst part has been throwing up. Every time I throw up, my face gets a reaction to, I don't know, I guess maybe the pressure that I do when I throw up. And I get a lot of like little red spots, and some of those spots have not gone away. I've been trying moisturizers. I've been trying like to keep my face just like hydrated and stuff, but nothing's working to get my face back to how it was and normal. I rarely get pimples, so this time I've been getting some like acne, but other than that, that's the worst part, throwing up or not being able to eat certain foods. I love seafood. I love shrimp. I love ceviche. I love aguachiles. I love all that. And having a beer on the side, obviously. But I can't. Shrimp makes me throw up. Shrimp makes me, like, I'll eat it and it tastes so good. But, like, I give it 15 minutes later, it's just out of my system. And obviously I can't have beer. I've been having non-alcoholic beer, but it's not the same thing. But other than that, we've been so good. Do you have any names picked out? So I do have a name picked out for my baby, and the middle name will be Giancarlo. I decided to put Giancarlo together, so it's actually 2 names in one. That's gonna be my baby's middle name. And because that's my dad's name. My dad's name is Juan Carlos, but my sperm donor, his name is Juan, and I don't want him to later on believe that we named the baby after him, or I named the baby after my brother, or any of that. So I decided to put my father's name together. So his name is Juan Carlos, so I put Juan and Carlo together. So just translate it, Giancarlo. It's gonna be together. Most of the time the middle names are not used here in the US, so I don't think there'll be an issue, or like people are gonna like instigate his name or ask him questions about it. So that's the baby's middle name. We're not telling anybody the first name until the baby is born. And I was gonna be that's on period, because everybody has been trying to get it out of me, but it's not happening. The baby's name is gonna be revealed the day he's born, and it's a pretty unique name. It might be hard for some people to say it, but we're just gonna keep the purpose of the name going. So we do have a name. Who will be with you during the labor? So my husband's gonna be with me during labor, due to the fact of what's going on right now in the world. Only he's allowed to be in there, or whoever is gonna be my caregiver or whatnot. So he's the only one who's gonna be in there. I am going to have another C-section, because at this point I don't want to risk it. I don't know exactly what their the staff, what the medical issues are, not the medical issues, but what equipment they have at the hospitals. So I was going to go in for a BBAC, but due to the fact my baby's big and due to the fact of what's going on, I don't know if I can go into like something doesn't go right in during my labor and stuff, because I was like I said, I was gonna try a BBAC, and a BBAC is just a natural birth after having a C-section, which I did qualify, which I was going to do it, but like I said, if they don't have the right equipment, if something forbid happens, if something happened, like I don't know if they were gonna take good care of us, so we're just gonna go the way the doctor did suggested. So my husband's gonna be in the operating room with me the entire time at the hospital, probably until we get out. Do you have a birth plan? I did have a birth plan. I did had, like I mentioned, the BBAC, have the baby natural after the C-section. It was possible. We were gonna try it, but due to the chaos. Here's Logan. He's back. He went. They just got back. So, the next question is, will you record labor? So here it is. I was thinking of recording my labor. I was thinking of doing the whole like in and out of the house and all that situation, but due to the fact that it's only gonna be my husband and I'm gonna need him to be helping me 100% of the time, and I don't think he's gonna want to be recording. So if he does record, or if I'm gonna talk him into recording, then I'll insert clips here and there and stuff. But other than that, I do not plan to record my labor. The next question is natural or medicated birth. I am going obviously the medicated direction due to the fact that I am having a C-section. Are you scared about labor? Honestly, with Logan, I was not scared at all. I got scared once they told me that I was gonna have a C-section. So I didn't cry at all. I went through the pain. It wasn't even that bad. But once they told me I was gonna have a C-section and I was gonna go into the OR, that's when I freaked out. Right now I'm a little bit freaked out, but I'm scared mainly because of what's going on, because of why we're in quarantine. That's the only reason why I'm scared. But other than that, piece of cake, I hope. What do you most look forward to after your pregnancy? So what I look forward to after my pregnancy is being able to eat shrimp, being able to eat seafood, being able to enjoy my meals, and to be able to see how my son reacts to his baby brother. But that's mainly it. My main thing is for him to not feel left out, and for me to know how he's gonna react, and if he's gonna be a good big brother, a caring big brother. So that's the number one thing I'm looking forward to, other than being able to eat what I eat and being able to drink what I can. Will you breastfeed? So I am planning on breastfeeding, and I hope I'm like hoping it's full 100% breastfeed, just because I feel that's good for the babies. And I was able to breastfeed, well, pump for Logan for about 3 months, and then after I just had it, like, it's just exhausting mentally, physically, and I feel like, you know, if he's already getting half of formula, might as well just give him the other half. So I was able to pump for about 3 months. I'm hoping with this baby we can fully breastfeed. Hey, close that. Do you plan to work or be a stay-at-home mom? So this is the question everybody has been asking. I am planning to go back to work. As soon as my maternity leave is over, I am going back to work. And it's just for it's not, I guess being a stay-at-home mom is not for everybody. I did it for 2 years, and I feel those 2 years were like draining. Obviously I did rested and all that, and I did enjoy my baby, but I'm more of a, I need to work, I need to get out of my house, I need to make my own money. And it was never an issue with my husband of me staying home. I think he actually liked it and he enjoyed it. But the thing is that I was just, my brain was just not there. Also, when you go through postpartum depression, it's a big deal. And I went through it all by myself, because I was by myself most of the time. So I think that's the only concern, that's the only issue. But I am going back to work. I love my job. I love my coworkers. So I'm already, like 2-3 weeks in, and I already missed them. So hopefully this baby adapts to our way of living, my way of working, and I do work overnight. So I think it'll be interesting. And then it'll be interesting to see how my baby handles 2 kids in the middle of the night. So will you make your own food? So your own baby food. With Logan, Logan literally had me make his own food. He ate everything and anything, just because he didn't like the baby food. He never liked the baby food. Not even now, probably. If I try to give it to him, he's not gonna want to have it. He eats those little, like, the little applesauce that are in the little bags, but other than that, he does not try. He does not eat. Not even the fruit that's on the little Gerber containers, nothing. So I'm so used to it. So if the baby eats it, well, good. If he doesn't, then I have to make him food. I have to make him his side of the food. Do you have any nursery ideas or themes? So unfortunately we won't be able to have a separate room for the baby, because where we live it's a 2-bedroom, and because I'm not ready, I think I'm not that type of mom to let go of the kids so fast. I do want the kids with me at all times. For all the chaos that I listen to and I hear about the babies choking, about the babies like stop breathing and stuff like that, we are planning to move to a bigger place, but we love the area we live in. I personally love the area we live in. I can walk in the middle of the night, 11 o'clock at night, 10 o'clock at night, and I feel perfectly safe. And I'm walking distance. I have a lot of places to go to. I just love the area we live in. And unless we move somewhere similar to here, then I'll be open about moving. But as of now, I do not want to move. And if it's not around here, I do not want to move. So I'll sacrifice my space. I'll sacrifice my bed. I'll sacrifice, well, not even my bed, because Logan's still sleeping with us. He has his own bed, but it's just at night, I guess when I was at work, him and my husband's just better for them to sleep together. So he will sleep with daddy, huh? You sleep with daddy when mama goes to work?
Yeah.
Yeah. And you like sleeping with dada?
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't like your bed?
Yeah.
Yeah. You like your bus bed?
No. Yeah.
So yeah. So nursery. There's no nursery. The theme that I'm going for the baby, for his stuff and all that, is just gray, black, and white. Also like clouds, stars, the moon, and all that stuff. So yeah, so that's pretty much it. Like I said, once again, my baby is due next month in May, the first week of May. We're not telling anybody. Well, only my close family knows the exact date. But we are ready for a baby. Thank God for Amazon. Thank God for Target. We have almost everything we need, and we're just ready. Other than that, we're good. As you guys know, I don't know if it's just like our Mexican, like the Hispanic side, if we do quarantine after we have a baby. So I'm refusing to do quarantine after this baby because I've been in lockdown for like almost 2 months already, and there's no way I'm gonna do another 2 months of lockdown. So that's that. And now for sure, we're just waiting. We're just literally waiting for the baby. So this is the end of my pregnancy tag. If you guys have any other questions, if anybody's going through a really hard time right now due to postpartum depression or postpartum depression, I suggest you guys speak. I suggest you guys talk to someone, talk to your friend, talk to your mom, talk to anybody, but just talk, because these times are really hard. And as somebody who went through postpartum depression, having to deal with it all on your own is ridiculous. Because by now you should know you have so many people around you who love you and who care about you that it's not hard to speak up. It's a little bit like intimidating. It's a little bit nerve-wracking because you don't want people to judge you, or you don't want people to be like, oh, you're just being exagerada, or you're just being like dramatic. But no, postpartum depression is real. Pre-postpartum depression is real as well. And having to deal with that, with all the chaos with being in quarantine, is hard. So I do suggest you guys speak up. You do talk to family, talk to friends, talk to anybody. So this is the end of our video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for being here. We will see you guys in the next video, and I promise next video I'm gonna have my makeup on, I'm gonna get ready, and I'm gonna film something exciting for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Say bye.
Bye.
Good job.